What's up, everybody, and welcome to my NXT review. A lot of things going on in the show tonight as the build to NXT Takeover 30 continues. We kick it off with a number one contenders match to see who will face for the NXT Women's Championship against Io Shirai at Takeover 30. We kick it off with Rhea Ripley and Dakota Kai. Rhea Ripley now has blonde hair, let me say that. And one thing I should say about Dakota Kai is whatever happened to Raquel Gonzalez. I've been hearing from a couple people that they broke them up for whatever reason. I have no idea why. I don't know what happened to Raquel Gonzalez, but I didn't really notice she was gone from Dakota Kai until someone brought this up to me about last week, which I don't know if they broke them up. I don't know what happened or if something happened. Some people said she was getting called up. I don't know what's going on with Gonzalez right now, but I like them as a package team and whatnot, of her being the bodyguard and everything. So I don't know what happened to that. That was kind of strange when I first heard about that, because I'm like, I wonder why Gonzalez hasn't been seen in a minute. This was a very good match, though. I will say Ripley was damn near killing Dakota Kai half the time throughout this match, which was literally insane. I thought the most sickest bump that was, before the commercials, when she did the electric chair thing and slammed Dakota Kai's face into the ring apron on the outside of the ring, which just looked deadly, I should say that. Like I said, a lot of this was Rhea Ripley destroying Dakota Kai, and a lot of this match so Dakota Kai could get something on her to at least get some kicks in and everything. But, Kai pretty much hit her with a roundhouse and whatnot, and several other kicks. Ripley pretty much took her down with a big flapjack then, and even called her pathetic, which, Dakota Kai pretty much came back with a DDT after reversing the Riptide and everything, and even hitting a code red, but Ripley ended up pretty much pulling her up and then putting her into her, submission, that whole Texas Cloverleaf thing that was going on, or they call it the prism hold and whatnot, but Dakota Kai was able to roll out of it, pretty much knock Ripley into the turnbuckle, hit her with a face wash, and then pretty much go for another kick. But as they went to the top rope, then next thing you know, Mercedes Martinez comes out of nowhere with a big boot onto Rhea Ripley, knocking her off of the top rope. Dakota Kai ended up hitting her with the GTK, the go-to kick or whatever or whatnot, off of the after the top rope, which now Dakota Kai has won and will get a title shot. But Mercedes Martinez ended up getting back into the ring, pretty much picking up Ripley, hitting her with a big air raid, crashed in as Ripley's face was bleeding, I think, from the nose after that kick. So, the nose after that kick. So I guess now we're going to have a feud between Mercedes Martinez and Rhea Ripley here. That should be a really good match. Looking forward to that. Now, I'm sure people wonder, are they ever going to get Ripley back towards the title? Not right now. I think they're going to be waiting for a while for that. So, that's why they had her come out and attack her. But I think we all kind of figured it was going to be Dakota Kai and Io Shirai at Takeover 30. I kind of saw that coming. Now, I know some people think Ripley is still in a weird spot, which is kind of true right now when you think about it. Ever since she lost that NXT Women's title, which a lot of people say they damn near killed this girl's career already in that. They should have pretty much made her into a star back at WrestleMania, but they did not. But listen, we've already went through that debate before already, so I'm not going to keep going back into that. But, her versus Mercedes should be a good feud, or just a takeover match in general. That should be really good also. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, we got Mercedes Martinez and Ripley now in a feud. Bronson Reed came out to go against Shane Thorne. Yes, the thick boy there, of course. And this was honestly kind of, I wouldn't say a squash match in a way, but maybe a glorified one. This was basically just to get Bronson Reed over, just to hit him with the, the big splash and everything. As you know, Reed's going to be in that ladder match for TakeOver and whatnot. So, so I guess they're trying to get him as over as much possible and everything. Shane Thorne, I forget he's even part of, I don't know, I just forget he's even in the company right now. Last time I even saw Shane Thorne when he was tagging up with that, whatever his new tag partner's name is, was on Monday Night Raw, and I think they were going to be in MVP's little group, but that looked like that only lasted like a week, so there's not much to say from there. Brazongo was arriving at the building until Legado del Fantasma came out of nowhere and pretty much once again jumping out the car, since this is the NXT parking lot, so anybody jumps out of a car and gets attacked, and they pretty much ended up jumping them from the van, and then they ended up throwing Fandango into the van and drove off then. So they now have kidnapped Fandango. Are they going to do the same thing as they done to DJZ and Mendoza there? I don't know. But yeah, they pretty much kidnapped another guy in the NXT parking lot and rode off with him. But next we got the triple threat match to see who's going to be going to the ladder match at Takeover. Damian Priest, Oni Lorcan, and the debut of Ridge Holland from NXT UK. This was good. I like this triple threat. These guys were beating the dog shit out of each other. I will say that. Some very hard-hitting shots. Real hard-hitting shots. I will say I was impressed by this Ridge Holland guy. He was good. Real good. I'll give him that. It's his debut and everything, but you know he's not going to win this match, but I like what I saw from the dude, okay? I did like what I saw. And everybody was talking about, you know, the favorite's going to win this match, you know, Damian Priest there, which if you know anybody says favorite, you know they're not going to win. But he ended up winning after he had Oni Lorcan with the Reckoning, which he had a big welt on his face then that was swelling up. I think it was from either Lorcan or Holland there from either those uppercuts or punches and whatnot. But I like this match. This was good. These guys were beating the shit out of each other out here. So this was a triple threat match I did like. And like I said, Holland, he didn't take any pinfall submission, so it does protect them. And Lorcan took the pinfall right here. So this was not bad. Next, we got Keith Lee versus Cameron Grimes, which is a match I'm surprised I went on for a minute. I'll say that. Which, of course, Grimes doing what he can to pretty much get out of, dodge Keith Lee. Pretty much trying to roll him up several times in the match. And even when Keith Lee pretty much, using the strength advantage, even going to the outside ring, going to charge into him, Grimes ended up kicking him in the leg and then hit him with a big moonsault to the outside of the ring then. One thing I will say I did like was when Grimes pretty much hit him with the that whole collision course thing, which actually looked really smooth. Let me say that. When Keith Lee pretty much went to jump on him, Grimes pretty much reversed it and pretty much had him onto the ground, which was a big near fall then, I will say that. And you can see Cameron Grimes' face, didn't know he was about to do. But Keith Lee pretty much got Cameron Grimes then, pretty much him with the Grizzly Magnum, and then pretty much he held on to his arm, hitting him with several clotheslines before he pretty much picked him up and hit him with a big spirit bomb for the win. So yeah, he killed Cameron Grimes right here. Like I said, I'm surprised this match didn't end sooner, just because Keith Lee is just being more serious on a murderous path himself on right now. Especially after he took out Cameron Grimes last week, which, like I said, they really have been protecting Cameron Grimes for a very good minute now, even pretty much almost making him look like he's about to beat Keith Lee out there several times. So they really have protected him. But as Keith Lee won, they went to Scarlett Bordeaux's voice, which he said something in some language as Killer Cross showed up on the screen, basically saying that, listen, ever since I got here and signed with this company, Regal is not going to give me a title shot. And I see you want this the hard way, Keith Lee. You can make things happen, but if you don't change anything and give me my title shot, he's going to make everyone suffer. And I guess he was choking out Oni Lorcan. There was some other guys beat up on the ground as he said tick-tock and walked away then. So the feud continues between Keith Lee and Cross right here. So I guess Cross is going to try to take out anybody he sees until he gets that title match from Keith Lee. Next, we got an announcement from William Regal as he talked about the ladder match that's happening, of course, for the North American Championship, and that Dexter Lumis will not be able to be in this match due to an ankle injury after last week. So since he's out, the people that were not pinned or submitted in the match from, Finn Balor and Gargano and, even Ridge Holland tonight, I guess it's going to be a series of singles matches now. And in these qualifying matches, whoever wins this whole thing will get the final spot. So it's like a total of 5 spots, and now we got 3 more to fill, basically, since Lumis has been taken out due to injury. So this is basically a last chance for any of these guys to get in this match in the next couple weeks to see if they will be able to make it into the ladder match. So, hey, I still got my money on Finn still trying to be in this ladder match. Legado del Fantasma came out as they pretty much came through, I guess, the door somewhere, not through the regular entranceway. They pretty much were dragging Fandango as they talked about how, Lucha Libre is an art and everything. but it's been exploited by merchandise sales and whatnot. And that Fandango Breezango there disrespected Lucha Libre culture last week by mocking them, doing their little, little dance thing when they came out in their entrance, like strippers and whatnot. And basically they were going to pay for this. You did it the Great American Bash, and you want to pretty much disrespect our families and our ancestors or whatnot. So now he's going to pay. As they were about to get Fandango, Tyler Breeze came for the save, but he got pretty much beat up too and taken out. And then Escobar called out Swerve and pretty much says, you put my name in your mouth again, you gonna end up like these two, okay? No one will ever disrespect me again. So they are getting a Legado del Fantasma group really over, and pretty much Breezango got their shit kicked in for basically making fun of Lucha Libre out there. So I'm sure some people may have been cheering for that too, I can see. But obviously we are still building Fantasma versus Swerve for that Cruiserweight title, which is most likely going to be a takeover, so watch out for that. But this was a good beatdown, no, so I did like that. Damian Priest was in the back talking about, his win tonight. And, talk about Bronson Reed, and Bronson Reed was pretty much in the back and says, hey, congratulations on your recent win right there. But, mine's not a fluke and everything. And, Priest ended up walking up, calling his win a fluke. He says, oh, you challenging me? So, yeah, how about a singles match next week? And they're going to do this. Next, probably the most annoying person on commentary, Pat McAfee joined the announce desk with Tom Phillips. And, wherever location they got Mauro Ranallo and Beth Phoenix at, they were on commentary. Listen, they had Tegan Knox go against Indy Hartwell, but a lot of this match was very distracting from Pat McAfee's commentary, which Tegan Knox ended up winning with the Shining Wizard and whatnot, but man, this guy just got very annoying on commentary. I didn't like the guy on commentary before. I remember when they brought him in on SmackDown when they had NXT invade the show and everything. He just comes off very annoying. I've seen him on the pre-shows. He's not really good, and obviously he's here to push this whole feud between him and Adam Cole right now. So we're going to get into that in a second, but they really are just talking about him and Adam Cole throughout the entire women's match, which we all know where this is going to lead to, because in the end we got Imperium going against Red Dragon there of the Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly, which, by the way, has not been in the ring in a long time until now, and Bobby Fish for the tag team titles. But I feel like a lot of this match, as this match was good, and Kyle O'Reilly was going in, he was on fire out here, a lot of this was focused on Pat McAfee just being a heel out there, talking about Adam Cole in the Undisputed Era several times, and that Beth Phoenix had to leave commentary then because she got tired of what he was saying, was offended. And they kept showing Adam Cole just looking back at Pat McAfee, just looking at him. And, he's still talking about him being short and everything, and just keep talking about his name throughout the entire match. Just talking about him. And, the match is still going on with, for the tag team titles. Like I said, they just kept going to Pat McAfee. He's just still talking. But right after Fabian Aichner hit a moonsault on the Kyle O'Reilly, breaking up the submission, Adam Cole ended up walking to the announce desk, pretty much telling Pat McAfee, you need to chill. You are 20 feet away from me. You keep talking about me. You keep starting shit. Shut up. Stop talking about me and focus on the match, okay? Why do you keep talking about me? You need to chill out. I can hear you. And then Pat McAfee called him an elf, which Adam Cole walked back and pretty much took some water and threw it at him then. And then next thing you know, the NXT referees, Albert there, DX, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels had to come in and celebrate. And that's why I say celebrate. Come in and break them up and everything and separate them. Separate, not celebrate. Got my words wrong right here. And then basically Red Dragon got distracted. Kyle O'Reilly was knocked off the ropes, and Imperium ended up hitting their finisher for the win, still retain the tag titles. And then, they're still trying to break up Cole and McAfee, and Cole basically calling them out several times as DX is trying to break this up. And then Pat McAfee called him an itty bitty short little bitch as bitch and everything, as Adam Cole tried to jump over the announce table, say, I'm gonna kill you. Pat McAfee basically ran back, kicked him, knocking out Adam Cole as Pat left. Says, this is an unsafe work environment. I'm done with this show. Shawn Michaels was checking on him, basically saying, we got a doctor coming in. So yeah, this whole Pat McAfee Adam Cole thing is already a work. We already knew that, but does this really need to be a match? And Pat McAfee is basically the heel in all this, but I personally did, that's all they really focused on, okay, throughout this entire tag match and the women's match, was just Pat McAfee's annoying commentary most of the time. Basically tell you it's going to be him versus Adam Cole, most likely a takeover. But then again, is it even worth a takeover match? Hell, would it even be worth a pay-per-view match in general, or just a match itself even on NXT? Why? I hope it's not a takeover, because that'd be a waste of time. And yes, Pat McAfee is the heel, but I guess Adam Cole's the face right here. But I was just waiting for the Undisputed Era just to jump this guy just the hell out of it, and we can move on to the next thing. Do we really need to see a match from this? Is this really necessary? I don't know where this is going, okay? Because we got Pat just calling him short this, short that, which I'm sure everybody's called him short on the internet. But this is now a feud now for some reason. So I don't know where this is going to end up to, but this is going to be a match, most likely a takeover, which I really don't even need to see, okay? And we all know who's going to win from this. I don't know what Pat McAfee, if he's ever wrestled in that. I don't know. I've never seen the guy in a match. The guy's just very fucking annoying on commentary, and I can see why they don't put him on there on this, because that's what most of his focus was in the past two matches. That you forget this was a tag title match at one point, because the focus was mostly on Adam Cole and Pat McAfee. You just saw Adam Cole looking back throughout the entire match, focusing on him, okay? So, like I said, I don't need to see a match from this, but obviously this is going to be a match at TakeOver or whenever this is going to happen, and I'm sure Triple H will come out next week, or he'll say something on Twitter and say, hey, NXT TakeOver 30, Adam Cole versus Pat McAfee. So, yeah, you already seen DX out there try to break it up tonight, so we'll see what happens from this. Overall, NXT, not a bad show. I will say that. I did like the beginning of this show, between Ripley and Dakota Kai. The triple threat match was really good. I did enjoy that. Keith Lee getting the win from there was really good. What else? Like I said, still building the match with Cross and whatnot. Like I said, the last two matches, like I said, we already talked about the Pat McAfee and Adam Cole. Like I said, they're basically making this a match. I'm not really sure what to feel about this. I just don't think I really need to see a match from this, to be honest. So that's my opinion on it. But I did like the beatdown from Legado de Fantasma and everything. That was really good too. So NXT had a very good show. It's just when it came to the ending, that's when things got a little bit weird when we got near the end of this show. But overall, still a really good show from NXT though. Despite my thoughts on the ending in the last two matches. But other than that, though, that's my review. Comment, subscribe, tell me what you think about the show. Follow me on Twitter at HoodedKnight890. Tell me what you think about what happened on NXT tonight. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Either way, just tell me what you think about the show in general when it comes to NXT tonight, all right? But other than that, I'm out here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Check out any other video that is online. And like I said, just whatever, comment and subscribe. I know I'm repeating myself, but hey, you know how it goes sometime, all right? So once again, you know it's me, HWD, coming here with the news and reviews. Know I am, know what I do, and I can flow and keep it eyes crossed, dotted to a T. We are now done with this review of NXT. So I'm out here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.